Hi ninjas, and welcome to another visual guide of Sekiro. After battling through the monks of the Senpou temple, you finally reach the main hall of the main building while in search of the mortal blade that Ishin told you of in the Ashina castle. As a small note, if you didn't defeat Kenjidarou at the Ashina castle, then talk to Kuro and Ishin. In this place will be instead a high priest who rambles about the happenings of the Senpou and the divine child of rejuvenation, but will not let you pass onto the boss arena. But if you did all the required things mentioned just, the high priest will be gone, letting you progress. But before you progress, go out from the left side of the main hall and into the cavern, where you fight the small centipede enemies, and after that drop down to a space that would go on forward, but instead turn around and go behind you, crouch to the small space, and battle the centipedes on the next room as well. From there, climb up and you arrive at a 5-story pagoda, and after opening the doors, you find the Senpou Esoteric text, which has a new set of skills for you to learn. After that, grapple from the cliff back to the main hall. Instead of the head priest sitting by the altar will have a bell, and ringing the bell will initiate a cutscene that takes you to a different location. This is a visual guide on how to defeat the folding screen monkeys. As the cutscene ends, you are given the bell you rang in the temple before coming into this area, which when rang resets the boss arena, your location and the monkeys' locations. As Wolf mentions, there are 3 monkeys and 4 panels, one being empty. If you are confused as to what happens, straight in front of you is a monk praying, who will tell you who the monkeys are and how they act, but I will be here to tell you all of that and more. The monkey in the purple kimono sees well and will spot you if it looks towards your direction from very far away, but he has very poor hearing. The monkey in the green has great hearing and will hear even the slightest of sounds from afar, but on the other hand, he has very poor sight. The monkey in the red doesn't really have good sight or hearing, but if it spots you somehow, he'll start making a fuss, alerting the other monkeys. If the monkeys are alerted of your position or become aware of you, they will run away and are very fast, so you will have to be more clever than them since you cannot outrun them. But if you do manage to catch a monkey and kill one, you will notice that the health bar drops by a quarter, which would signal the presence of a 4th monkey. And the fact is that there indeed is a 4th one who is invisible. As you follow the monkeys in the arena, they leave out footprints in the color of the kimono they are wearing. And some places where there is ash, dust or water, you can spot out footsteps clearly, but looking carefully in the floor where there isn't dust etc. will also reveal these footprints. If you hit in the place of the fresh footsteps, you will hit the invisible monkey and get him. Now a bit of the layout of the arena. You start from the long bridge where the folding screens are, leading up to the hallways and buildings. Once a monkey has been killed, it will be trapped in the screen and cannot escape from it for the remainder of the fight, even if you would use the Bell of Illusions. As previously mentioned, the monk who helps you is almost in front of you as you reach the crossing hallway. In front of you above a bottomless pit is a tree where you can grapple onto. On your left is a room with an endless waterfall that roars loud. On your right is a room with really nothing else than ash, dust and water. Now the hallway is square shaped, so if you progress further from the waterfall room to the right, then left, you come into a dim lit room by candles on statues. At the back of the room is a door, and if you open this door, the wind blows out the candles and the room goes dark. Luckily Wolf has the night eye, so he can see in the dark normally. If you walk straight when exiting the dark room forward, or from the starting point over the tree straight forward, you can reach a huge bell that can be rung whenever. On the 4th room is a messy room with scrolls and tomes on the floor. You can also access the main building behind from the sides, which has a bottomless abyss down and a dark room above. Also, all of the roofs can be accessed, and if you fall down, you take normal falling damage. Now let's look at some tactics and tips. This really isn't a fight, but more of a puzzle, where brute strength won't get you far, so you rely on your ninja skills and cunning. For as long as the monkeys don't see you, you have the upper hand. The invisible monkey will start from right behind you, the red monkey will start from the roof right in front of you and walk from left to right. The green monkey will be sitting in the tree in the middle, and finally the purple monkey will be sitting still on the farther left roof. As you move in the area with all monkeys alive, all will be normal, but as soon as you kill any of the monkeys, phantom monkeys will spawn on some of the farther roofs. These monkeys act like normal monkeys you've encountered so far, but each of their hits builds up your purple terror meter, and when this bar is filled, you receive the terror status and die instantly, no matter how much HP you have. So it might be best to simply avoid fighting them, or use the firecrackers to stun them and then kill them one by one. The monkeys look like they move really erratically, but there is a pattern in their movement. If the red monkey sees you, he'll start either running around the roofs of the walkways, into the roof of the main building, or jump onto the tree. The green monkey has mostly the same patterns, but can also sometimes run through the main building's dark attic, or if he is sitting on the tree, he'll either jump on the roof at the folding screen's direction, or to a small platform near the huge bell in front of the main building. The purple monkey either runs from the roof of the dark room into it, and from there to the tree, or across the farther walkway's roof, or inside the main building's dark attic. So now to an easy strategy on this fight. Either before you ring the bell and enter the boss arena, or right after you start the fight, use a gachi sugar. If you use it at the start of the fight, ring the bell and restart the starting points. Now immediately turn around and hit behind you, since the invisible monkey starts from right behind you. Now while you still have the gachi sugar on, run straight forward and grapple to the roof in front of you, and turn right. The red monkey should be walking away from you, so you can freely deathblow him. Now turn to the tree in the middle and grapple there as the green monkey sits there. And be quick, since as you land next to him, the green monkey will immediately start turning around and will jump away from the tree if you are not fast enough. You can kill him there, but if you miss him, don't worry, since he will head straight next to the huge bell. So grapple to the walkway in front of you and ring the bell, which will overload his hearing and he will stagger instantly. Now grapple up to him and deathblow him. Now all that is left is the purple monkey. Grapple back to the hallway where the bell is and go to the room with the candles. Now just in case if you haven't already done it, open up the door and blow out the candles. Now come out of the room and turn left, but instead of going to the main building, grapple up to the roof behind you where the purple monkey is, as you will approach him from behind. You will have to be quick, for as soon as you approach the purple monkey, 3 ghost monkeys will spawn next to him who will start attacking you. Run quickly past the ghost monkeys or use the shinobi firecrackers to stun them and then deathblow the purple one. If you miss him, don't worry, as he will most likely head to the dark room below, and if you blew out the candles, he can't see at all and will stand there helplessly for you to deathblow him. Congratulations of the victory. You are rewarded with a battle memory of the folding screen monkeys, the Puppeteer Ninjutsu, which allows you to make a single enemy you've backstabbed who isn't a boss into an ally for yourself for a short amount of time, and then finally the biggest of your rewards, which you get as you enter into the inner sanctum and talk with the NPC inside and go through the cutscene.
不思議り確かにもらい受けた
The Mortal Blade. Having the Mortal Blade gives you a new combat art called Mortal Draw that costs 3 spirit emblems to use per slash, but can be used even if you run out of them, although it'll be slightly weaker and has a shorter range. Also now you can finish off immortal enemies that couldn't be killed before. And now I will show you an example run on how to defeat the folding screen monkeys. And with that, we will wrap up with the video. You have now completed the Senpou Temple area, but there are still some side quests that you can do in the area should you wish for it. Next up, we will start delving into the 2 other areas remaining. I hope this video was of help. Leave a like if it was, subscribe for more, and if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, stay vigilant, and I'll see you next time.
Fight, fight, fight if you wanna live long. Fight, 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 you gotta stay strong.